This week, we got 4 queens on the board, 2 for each side. We're featuring Susan Polgar. Definitely keep an eye on the screen for this one. There's a lot of facts throughout this episode because Susan Polgar is an incredible human being. I was blown away by just the amount of things that she's done, both in chess and in life. She kicks off with d4, black does the same, and we go into a Queen's Gambit. It's funny that she's playing the Queen's Gambit because she's just recently written a book, because when the Queen's Gambit came out, everyone thought this was based on the story of her life, which it isn't. It's, of course, a fictional story based on a lot of different people. So they were like, why not? Why haven't you written a book? And she's like, yeah, maybe I should. We carry on. Queen's Gambit declined, and then we just develop our knights like normal, and we turn into a semi-Slav. And you often get this triangle sort of thing, and your bishop does typically remain blocked behind. But we have a lot of ways to bring this bishop to life, which I'll demonstrate very soon. Susan goes for the main line. In black's delaying time, I actually know this a lot better from the black side, but basically, whenever this bishop moves, like it does on this turn, you snatch the pawn here. They got to move again, and then you hit them with this move. So you're always waiting for that bishop to move. They move back, and the whole point is now you've fixed your French sort of bishop soon. And the key move, it doesn't happen in this game because we get 4 queens on the board instead, but for those who ever want to play semi-Slav, if you play the Caro-Kann, I recommend you play the semi-Slav as well, just to be lazy like me. You can get similar structures, and sometimes you can accidentally transpose into a Caro-Kann if the opponent doesn't really know what they're doing. But the main thing you need to remember if you do play semi-Slav is this bishop needs to get some scope. We're going to move this pawn. Let's say black plays, what's the next move? We can't just blindly move our pawn now, because then they take the pawn, right? So a key move at some point is you can reinforce this guy to push this pawn. That way they can't take it. That's kind of one of the main ideas in the semi-Slav. They push the pawn against the knight here. Susan's seen this before. She pushes her pawn as well. And we go into this variation where we sacrifice all the way until we get 4 queens on the board. So this is the position in the thumbnail. Now, what to do when you got 4 queens? Not what black played. It likes something like queen check over here, which I quite like as well, actually. I quite like this move. But in the game, queen to the side. White castles, you do really want your king safe. Black decides, you know what, my head hurts. I don't really want 4 queens on the board. This pawn's defended this way, and they decide, okay, alright, looks like we're trading queens, and he gets his knight developed at the same time. Susan brings her knight up, smack bang in the middle, right where you want it, offering up the pawn that she wasn't bothered about defending it. Using the coordination of the knight and bishop to hit the queen, get a tempo. Queen goes up, our queen goes up too, and they get the bishop doing something, defending the knight off the back rank. And we pin it, so we apply some more pressure, and when a piece is pinned, you apply pressure. We've already done that. So it kind of forces their next move to bring the queen back, which is not really what they want to do. They probably want to get the king out this way. She sacks the bishop to open up lines to the king, weakening the light squares over here. King stuck in the middle, and he's surrounded by the knight. Not looking very good. We take the bishop now, and black's already completely losing, but this is definitely an even more losing move. So we give the check now. If black goes this way, oops, discovered check, we're going to win the queen with the bishop. And if they go the other way, it's checkmate in 1, right? That's why, in this position, black resigns.